But the more Panda Gang cities you have, the more Panda Gang spread you have between cities, into cities as well. So you have maybe 3/4 of the city under your control. Well, you're not going to get the full belief bonus up here. Remember, 90.5 from beliefs. That's interesting that it actually keeps track of the 0.5 there, but you won't get all that. You won't get the whole city's 8, for example. Like here, I'm only getting the 5. If you don't have all those other cities around there putting tons of religious pressure down, like look, 11 religious pressure per turn. That's huge. Let's put in some more work on Poland, though. More Confucianism going down. And I see, who is this? The Gaul, the Buddhist. I swear this is who the religious emergency is against. It's against me. Like some place like Rokalot, dude, we barely got the advantage here. Let me just spread real quick and get myself ready for whatever happens with this Buddhist apostle. Oh, right. This is why we have no faith. We spent it all on these 2 dudes, and we can pick what we want. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Let's go through with the proselytizer, and let's go through with one more proselytizer. And I'm just going to remember that these guys are here to strafe through the cities as quick as possible and just totally decimate opposing religions around the place. Just get rid of their pressure. Hey, finally this builder belongs to me. Great timing. Took me quite a while, but I did it in the end. I can see in the north there's more of these shenanigans going on, though. Dang, Musketman's going to come back again, and hopefully my trader doesn't get destroyed by the crossbowmen. Stay near the shore, my friend. The shore is safe. Smolensk. Oh, wow, we can actually get some St. Michael, all apostles. Get the martyr ability. Not that nice. Or Gaza. This one's Dees. Hermitage. That's just a solid culture bad boy. But what buildings to build here, right? Let's get the coal power plant. Let's get the bank going. Someone else can build those ones. Sadly, some place like Moscow can't, though. We can just get a zoo. And a store complete in Hamelstad. Oh, I see the water park opportunity. Because these lakes, I mean, what else do you do on the lake other than have a party time? Ooh, Valletta. How did I meet this guy? Anyways, good to meet you. Got a military city-state now. I can court. All right, into Germany now, Heidelberg. We got 1 and 2 spreads down. Nowhere close to majority religion in here, though. Oh, actually, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. We got a little foothold. At least no one has the majority now. I got my proselytizers here. Side by side, though, they're cruising into these bigger power centers. Like, look, 3,000 pressure. Here, only, wow, not that much pressure. But someplace like Poznan, for sure. Let's check out a place like Venice. That's big pressure. We want to clear it. 75% is a lot of that pressure that we can just wipe out. Hey, economics of stock exchange. 7 gold, 1 powered. Dude, that's our first powerable building. Good for us. And a great engineer for Wonder Construction. I'm not sure who builds the Wonder. Maybe Pskov. They were talking to me about a Hermitage, but I feel like you don't quite have the productive capacity for that, my friend. Yaroslavl, though, maybe you do instead. Oh, even a Ruhr Valley. I feel like the Ruhr Valley is actually pretty nice. So let's get Mr. Eiffel down there. I made the same mistake where my dude can just teleport between cities, but instead I was like, why don't you try walking, man? It's like way better for your health. All right, so I just eliminated 1 Georgian apostle. Let's try to eliminate 1 more. I swear there's a full health guy somewhere, though. They are somewhere. So we're going to keep my dudes stuck up together. The plan is if I see anyone attack, just try to kill them off. I'm not even that concerned about my own dudes dying and messing up the pressure. I just want to make sure there's not a single one of their dudes left that can start the whole religion over again and I have to go back. Scythia's a lot more easy to deal with. Like, you don't need to worry about these guys fighting too much. There we go, Panda Gang. That's one of their last cities. I love these guys down here. Vologda, loving the stock exchange. Great zoo opportunity. I like to see when my cities can actually like build productive things, like even a Ferris wheel. I like to look at a Ferris wheel from time to time. It's cool. Hey, let's check in on the religion here. From beliefs, 98 science now. That's almost half my damn science. That's crazy. We got all of Russia. That is the Panda Gang. The Scythians and Georgians, and almost all the Polish. We'll just keep moving west. And don't forget about the Swedes either, man. Wouldn't want to do that. Back home on the production front, we have a few things to do. I see I'm already missing a trader, and I've got a market coming out in St. Petersburg, so that's something that my guys can get to work on if they have nothing better to do. In Norovgorod, though, you're doing a workshop, buddy. We're getting you this power plant right here. It's going to give you power along with your city to the east. There is more production, though. Tambov. Oh, I was going to say this is a great spot to get myself a trader, but a stock exchange, that sounds real good to me. Right now we've got tons of coal. We just need to actually get some power going. Let's check in on that. Tambov just in the range to get this power from the industrial zone. And Norovgorod over here, it's in range too. So we got one more industrial zone on the way. I think it's up here in Abo. And then maybe another one near Tambov. No, that's a commercial hub. Oh, right here, the factory. Okay, coal power plant coming out in just one turn. Let's take a look at the rest of the empire, though. I see another one down here in the Triangle Illuminati city. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of power plants going on in this area here. And what about over to the east? Nothing just yet, but that's okay. That's okay. Right now, our income on the coal, +9 per turn. Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. When it's around 6, it's like, I might run out. When it's 3, that's when you actually get scared. But anyways, more production to do in these cities. Saratov, it's got its shrine and temple in the lava. Great to see. We could build a mosque. We can also purchase a mosque. So let's just do that real quick. Somehow the city's already up to 9 population. Like, I swear, just a few minutes ago, it was founded. But huge fertility around here. It's great to see. And decent production too, 13.3. I am telling them to focus on the food. Let's see what exactly we're working here. We got an iron. We got a coal. Oh, there's another opportunity here. Let's click off of all the food. I'm not sure why we were clicked on it. I think at the very start, yes, we wanted to grow. But now I'll get that up to 16 production per turn. And I'm just going to queue some things up, like the granary will help us grow a little bit with that one food, but it's not that great. So let's do the monument, the granary, and then we'll come back and build some kind of next district here. Who knows, maybe it could be an industrial zone, depends, right? Look at this power situation. We need something down here near Krasnoyarsk. And finally, I believe the last city that needs production, this guy right here, not going to try and pronounce this name. It's growing extremely fast, so we might need to think about a sewer, but I'm tempted to just keep going with the bank, get up to that stock exchange. Also, I see the mosque. You can build that, and let's just purchase that out because there's so much faith. And then our city should be happy for at least this turn. On the builder front, I'm pretty much, look, there's tons of opportunities for these lumber mills, so I'm just saying each builder, find yourself a lumber mill. You, find yourself a lumber mill. You, who else needs a lumber mill? Right here. And this dude, yeah, you can actually make a lumber mill. Now, when it comes to faith, we got a few different things going on. All right. Scythia here with the, wait, I always mess this up, Tamiris and Scythia. So we got the Scythians here. We're spreading. There's Panda Gang in the Seven Brothers city. And I think there's just one last city to convert. Let's go ahead and do that this turn. Does it work? There we go. Totally under our control. Don't got to worry about the east side anymore. Love to see that. Now, in each and every one of these cities, right, we want to check how many people are actually following the Panda Gang. So 4. We got 4 in this capital of Pokrovka. Now, it is getting 10 pressure per turn, but if I just hover over it here, it looks like, no, it is getting 10 pressure per turn. And if I hover here, look, this adds up to, I think it should tell me, if I go here, 1,630 total. And it's about 2/3. So maybe it needs like 500 more spread to get every single one of those citizens religious in some kind of way. Then if we look at the influence here, plus 10 Panda per turn incoming pressure, that'd be about 60 turns. So this is totally under our control. So, you know, we do have a couple apostles out here. Maybe we send some back and have them convert, get a little bit more spread around here, get me some more science. But that's why it's so important to get every single one of the cities going, because now it's plus 10 incoming pressure per turn, which is gorgeous. Let's check in on Georgia real quick. This dude is sitting in the encampment, playing all smart and stuff. I can't actually get at him. Let me go here. Okay, 8 Panda Gangs, 3 Eastern Orthodoxy. So we've got pretty strong spread. And the whole place right under our control. I just don't want this to flip back. I feel like some of these apostles can head west towards Poland, but I do want to keep a bunch of dudes chilling around here. So this guy can just leave. They've only got like 1 spread left. Yeah, that's perfect. This guy can spread 1 time. There, almost 700 Panda Gang. That's a solid one. And this guy too. You can just spread, chill out, and keep an eye on whatever apostles might be left over here in the Georgian lands. Speaking of going west, though, into Poland, let's move our apostles along as far as we can. Gniezno, wow, this is a massive 15 population city, but I can somehow flip this in 1 turn. Let me click on here. It looks like, okay, please load, please load. Mostly Confucianism, lots of pressure, a little bit of Panda Gang. But when this guy's got the Prothelizer, 75% reduction, somehow this is Panda Gang in 1 turn. That's unreal. Slightly hacks. We keep spreading over here too. We got our other Prothelizer. We'll send them towards Heidelberg. You can see my awesome spreading has not gotten me many friends. Everyone who I have not already secured and locked in as my best buddy has denounced me. It's pretty sad all around, but there's a price to be paid for being this cool, man. Let me get one more apostle in Kazan too. Look, dude, it's up to 830 faith for a single apostle. And wait a minute, I thought I had apostles here, and I did have 1 apostle, okay, but I thought I had like multiple apostles chilling in Sweden doing some kind of police work like they're doing over there in Georgia. Send one guy there to go do that work for me. And just keep an eye on any new revolutions that might spark up. Gustav Eiffel, this guy is awesome for wonders. Now, I've got none underway at this exact minute, but when they come up, I will be sure to put this guy to use. That'd be funny enough if it ended up being for the Eiffel Tower. Wow, look at this, man. I love the Grove and the Preserve. Just make such pretty yields. You want me to do a joint war, but you're going to give me a relic? Ooh, just kidding. Wait, I'm giving you a relic? There's no way. I'm not going to war with people, man. I only do wars of religion. Oh, governor removed from St. Petersburg. My man, Magnus, he got revoked. That's tough. Enemy spy, neutralize my governor. That is not good. Unit available for promotion. Yes, my new apostle. Let's put you in the sea. Whoa, that was too much movement for you? You can't still promote? Oh, well, no big deal. Let's go back up here and our finely laid plans to get a bunch of these lumber mills down. It takes a long time with these builders when you're not constantly in the golden age with monumentality. But we'll get them there eventually. Does this builder? Yeah, this guy give me some lumber mill. There we go. 69. What do you know? And faith. So God likes the Panda gang. God likes 69. That's what I'm learning from this. Ooh, what is this? I found an enemy apostle running away. There's no way you're ever coming back here, buddy. And when they just sit in the encampment in the city, I'm like, dang it, I can't get at them. But when they leave, I think we might be pretty much set here down in Georgia. I do have a lot of apostles left over from the Scythians, though. This dude here, 75% reduction in opposing spread. That's kind of nice, but he only has one spread, man. Only has one spread. Okay, let's just have you spread within the Scythian Empire. This next apostle, triple strength. Let's have you do the same. Just use these spreads close to where other people are. And this dude here, 75% reduction. Yeah, why don't you go a little bit further to Paziork. Just not worth sending some guy across the whole lands. It's all good, dude. I got mans over here, too. They're doing work. Somehow, Poznan, a lot stronger than Guzino. 1,500 total at this point. And over here, we've got a total of 1,000. But we just did 2 proselytizers on this guy. So, oh, this guy's not a proselytizer. Never mind. He's a fraud. But that one proselytizer, that'll do a big dent. Do I have any other dudes in the area? Yes. Over here, going into Heidelberg. We're cruising in. This is a proselytizer. Let's go and get rid of the majority religion in there. There's almost no religion left for you, sir. Then I can do a bit of that here in Frankfurt as well. Slowly turning Germany over, at least getting it out of the clutches of the Buddhists, which I believe comes from Gaul, who were quite quick to denounce me earlier, and that's probably why. They're very much interested in that faith game. Anyways, into the triangle, Illuminati triangle of all these beautiful industrial zones, aqueducts. Don't forget the commercial hubs getting me all these trade routes. And right, that's what I need is trade routes. But what I need more than trade routes is trade route capacity. So, commercial hub, we're going down. 44 production in this city here. Absolute beast. In the middle of these plains where there's literally nothing. Like, yes, there's a wheat and a tobacco, but this is all just coming right from, like, so much from the industrial zone. 14 from the power plant, 24 from buildings, and another 14 from that industrial zone itself. Beautiful to see. Moscow, stock exchange next, please. I love getting into these industrial era buildings where you can start taking advantage of that electricity. You just hit that exponential curve so hard. Oh, and there's an apostle I forgot about. Okay, just spread, buddy, spread. He's taking shots, though. He's taking shots. I need to get some of these guys where if they die, yeah, like this guy, a martyr. He dies, I get a relic. That's something I should do. What's this, modern era culture? Oh, conservation. Dude, you know what that means? Sanctuaries. Oh my gosh, the yields are going to start looking real sexy, real sexy. Anyways, this apostle, I want them to just sleep and then die, because then we can get ourselves a relic. And if you haven't seen what my great work situation looks like, oh my gosh, all these temples, there's so many relic slots and I have nothing to put in them. So if my guys can die, I mean, it sucks a little bit, sucks a good bit for the spreading of the Panda gang, but at the same time, in the same token, I'm going to get myself a relic. And I'm just going to spread anyways. Like, I'm going to be an unstoppable force. Speaking of those great works, I finally got myself Igor here, the relic man. Let's get this relic hunting over there. 4 turns, shouldn't be too long. Fill that up with a couple archaeological, not sites, archaeological museums. Because like I mentioned before, just look at all this crazy amount of land. Like the amount of dig sites, like just looking from the sky, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dig sites. Oh my gosh, like just in this tiny little area. Anyways, man, we got more production in St. Petersburg. You finished the market? Okay, bank next, dude. We need to get these traders out though. What are we doing? What are we doing? Let's go ahead and just straight up buy the traders. Screw it. Let's get one down here. Finish off your farm triangle. And we'll get one more in Tula. I feel like we could get a decent road coming out of this place. Wait, I can't get a trader? Am I building someone somewhere and I'm not seeing it? That's gotta be it. Anyways, Armagh, we could go ahead and get suzerainty there. We could also go after Valletta and, you know, get some of those military boosts. Although, not doing much military stuff, am I, buddy? Let's put them all in Armagh. Grab ourselves suzerainty here. I don't exactly remember what they do. I think it's like you get... Oh, your apostle units can choose any... Is that true? No, that's Yerevan. Okay, I knew they were lying. Let's confirm that placement anyways. We'll click on them and see what do we have here. Oh, the monastery guys. Yeah, I like the monasteries. When I was going and fighting in far off lands, didn't have any kind of holy sites or whatnot to help me. I'd get that monastery down there. Quite helpful. But more important thing, sending out dirty trade routes all the way to Rouen, getting myself 7 science out of that one trader. It's brilliant. So I got this one apostle heading over to Sweden. Right, I'm going to buy another one, and I chose to get, and I can pick whichever one I want, right, because I am the suzerain of Yerevan down here. You can pick whatever you want, and I'm going with the triple spread in other civilizations. So, like I've been saying all these times, you want to get all the people in the lands under your control. So 10, 11, that's really solid. Are there any that are kind of low? 6, 9, 15. Okay, well, we're doing quite well here in Sweden. Lots of pressure. But behind, like, the front line are these proselytizer guys that go ahead and take out 75% of the opposing pressure from the target city, because when it comes to converting, it's all about a zero-sum game, right? If they have less pressure, you have more pressure. But once you actually conquer them and you want to get bonuses, like right here, I'm getting up to 105 in beliefs right now from science. That comes down to how many individual citizens actually follow that religion. So that's where it's less of a zero-sum game, and it's more like you want to cultivate as much of that religious pressure as you can. I can't get in there and fight this guy. Let me at him. Let me at him. He's not coming back onto land. This dude is mine. Okay, I can do more religious stuff in Poland too. Poznan, yeah, this one's a tough one. Well, there's the proselytizer and boom. Now it's under our control. Beautiful to see. We've moved it out a few more cities. And look, hey, 6 people following Panda Gang. That's good to see. Over here, only 8 though in Genenzo. That could use a triple spread pressure apostle. That would be good. Then here in Sweden, Lund, they keep founding new cities that aren't Panda Gang. We cannot be having that, buddy. When they start, they gotta be Panda Gang. Archaeologist Phil finished in Novgorod. Can we get a trader? No. We've got too many things, can't get a trader. I would get the Venetian arsenal if I thought there was any chance of doing any kind of fighting, but I don't see that, man. I don't see that happening. There was the Ruhr Valley, though. Anywhere here can use that Hermitage? Maybe I should get myself a Hermitage. I do have a lot of places with a lot of rivers. Yaroslav, I feel like you've got big production. 68? Oh, my goodness. Okay, let's get you to build a... Oh, no. That's wrong. That's Pskov. Over here, yo, can we actually do a Ruhr Valley here? I got this queued up, apparently. Where did I place this down? Was that right here? Nope, that's commercial hub. Ruhr Valley, not yet visible to me, but beautiful to see. I'm going to send my man to Eiffel over here, transfer to Yaroslavl. We're going to get lots of production out of that city. Anyways, in Novgorod, not going to do Venetian Arsenal because we're not going to get too aggro out there on the waters. The city needs housing, though, badly. No sewer? Man, get the sewer in there. Let's go. What else are we producing? We got a shrine in one of our newer cities. Let's go temple right next. Look at that, +3 food, not to mention the faith and great profit points. That's going to be helping out the rest of our civilization. We just got conservation. Okay, so we had the naturalists. If we want to get tourists, that's great, but we get the sanctuary, man. We're going to be getting huge science out of these because we have a lot of those groves already, right? And, you know, getting towards science victory with no campus. You want to find science in all the obscure places you can. Anyways, what is going to be next? Mobilization is sweet if you're going to war with people, but that just ain't me. It ain't me, man. I would like the card like in Cold War, I believe. Where does this lay? Space race? Sorry, guys, I finally found it. International Space Agency, 5% science per city set you're suzerain of, but that's just too far away to be optimizing for. Let's take a look back here. We don't want to pick up text we don't need because it sort of ruins our special ability here as Russia, where when you're behind 3 technologies, you get +1 from those trade routes. If you take a look at, like, let's say science victory, I'm behind. This guy's at 44. I've got 36. So we're not trying to pick up ones we don't need. I think what we go for, though, is class struggle, get ourselves the communism, and that 10% science boost. Just stack up these percentage boosts. They really work well with each other, and you'll get way more benefits than you would think of at the beginning. Anyways, finishing up a culture, that means you get to change your government. We don't need this public works anymore. Aesthetics is an easy one to get myself a bit more culture. Public transport, I do have really good neighborhoods, so I could buff up these places even more with more food, more production. But dang, look at these phase bonuses. Triangular trade, that's huge. Scripture, huge. Like, this bit of culture is nice, but I think I gotta go triangular trade, man. Just get all that crazy gold. Then after this, I'm pretty happy with where we're at. Like those trade route economic policies, because we need even more of those traders coming out, man. We've been sat around here around 10 traders for a while. We're up to 13 now, but we need to get a lot more. Great, so my dude died. A bit of a funny thing to say there, but my dude did die. Gave me a relic. So we're going to get more tourism, which might come in handy at some small point, but we're also going to get more faith. Look at this. Religious emergency has faded. Of course, dude. They had no chance. What's this? Georgia and Sweden. These two, they didn't even have a religion. I already dealt with them. And then it was just the Gaelic Empire, which should just be happy that it's not under my control yet. Now, speaking of trade routes, I purchased out this trader here, and oh my goodness. 30 gold? That's just insane. Plus, on top of that, we're getting 5 signs, which is not bad. We were getting 7 out of that other trade route all the way to Portugal, but 5 is not bad at all. Let's go. Almost finishing off this Georgian apostle. We're so close. Finally freeing these lands from their religion. Yaroslavl. Okay, 18 turns on the Ruhr Valley. Let's use you one time, Mr. Eiffel, down to 11. But this city's already doing big time. 68 production's huge. It doesn't even have lumber mills like all these builders are putting into place here. 1 and 2 lumber mills. Beautiful to see. Now, Moksha, you gotta move, buddy. So this guy was in Solikamsk there for a while, but they're moving over back to Kazan, second city ever founded, so second from the top. We just want them as close as we can to the front lines because I believe this guy's giving me an extra spread right here. One extra promotion. Yeah, I've been wasting my faith all this time on my lack of double promotion units. Once that guy's in effect, our dudes will just be that much stronger. You get not only a proselytizer, but you get a proselytizer and a triple spread guy. Then it's just ridiculous stuff you do to the enemy. Religious pressure just dissolves. Anyway, some mountainous terrain over here in the old Greek lands. And we'll get by it, though. We'll get by it. And our final spread down here in the Scythian lands should be good for now. City ranged attack. Why do these guys keep coming back, dude? Stop it. I do no damage against them, too. Oh, my gosh. Okay, I will spare 1 courser. You, sir, you go over here on this courser core. You come all the way. Is this even worth it? How many turns is this going to take? 7 turns? Oh, well, 6 turns. 6 turns. That's not too bad. It is still kind of ridiculous. If the Swedes could just deal with their barbarians properly, this wouldn't be an issue. But here we are. Anyway, special session of the World Congress. I can't help but think this might have 1 or 2 things to do with me. City state emergency. Hey, we're doing good. We're doing good. Who's trying to go to war with my man Philip the Spanish? Denounced here by the Germans and also by the Italians. Okay. That is actually looking like a pretty strong attack. I don't see how the Germans get all their troops over. It's going to be kind of tough, especially with Geneva sitting in the way. Unless the Suzerain of Geneva is, in fact, Ludwig. Okay, this is making a bit of sense. They can cruise through those lands. And the Italians, they're right there. Just go across the Mediterranean. Let me worry about myself, though. On the production front, Kazan finally finished an armory. This city's production is not that crazy, man. Only 33 production per turn. There's a few things we could use here. The housing is immediately becoming an issue, so let's get that sewer. I do want to put the harbor down, though. That's a +4 adjacency bonus. Let me switch back to the sewer, though. Do a quick sewer, and then we'll queue up harbor. This was where I was making all my horses a while ago, but I think I'm going to do that sort of thing up north in the future. There was one city that had, was it Halmstad? I think they had, yeah, here we go, a barracks and whatnot. And this city with 78 production, like, these guys are going to build enough buildings where, like, they just need something else to build, like a horseman. But we'll get that sewer and harbor going, lighthouse, and then we'll get even more trade routes. For now, though, I'm just trying to buy apostles whenever I can. There's 1 and 2 coming out. Great starting point. That's why I got Moksha here. Pretty much closest I can get to the western lands. And there's a nice road coming in here from a trader, so it's a lot more efficient. Speaking of that faith came, this apostle, you've met someone, eh? That's not good. You, oh, a proselytizer. Okay, let's try to avoid the enemy apostles and just get your spreads off. Do as much damage as you can to the surrounding pressure as possible of the suit. Proselytizer as well. Munich not yet under my control, but I must have some kind of backup. Where are my guys at? Not exactly coming like in one whole way in waves at all, really. Just like dudes are trickling through as they trickle through. Might not be the most efficient, but as long as I don't face stiff resistance from some kind of enemy, should be okay. Anyways, I got distracted from production there. Novgorod, done the sewer. Housing's looking okay, but you can build a preserve this whole time, buddy. Where's a good spot? Okay, +3. I mean, that's because the appeal is dirty. Where are we gonna get huge bonuses? See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6. Okay, right here is definitely the spot. We're gonna get tons and tons once we get that Grove and Sanctuary going. The city's gonna look even more crazy. So the guy's giving me 13 science, 28 culture, and I swear it's just from work tiles. Don't think I even have a theater square there. Down in Krasnoyarsk. Things are looking decent. Don't need to worry too much about things like housing. Let's just grab you a temple. Every time I click on these cities, though, I'm realizing, yo, I could get a Hermitage, Mont Saint Michel. No way I'm getting this, man. 2 relic slots. I'm never gonna fit that. I should find someplace to get a Hermitage, though. Need to keep that in mind. Let's see where choose production takes us to next. No river here, so you're not gonna get what I was just mentioning, the Hermitage, but we will get our first sanctuary underway. All right, spy here in Roclaw. This dude, I believe, has gained sources. We're going to steal a tech boost. Hopefully it works out. Get my guy promoted up. Oh, what the heck's going on here? What the heck's going on here? We got barbarians ever. I got kicked out of whatever city I was chilling in. My apostles in grave danger. Come on, Italians, man. People just need to get a hold of their whole barbarian situation. I don't like that. Oh, you know what? Never mind. This is the city I was in that I was thinking of, the Italians. This is just like northern Greece, Mesopotamia area. And, I mean, maybe there was barbs there all along. I couldn't tell you. Sorry, getting distracted from production, though. Abo here. Got our nice barbarian hanging out. We're going to get a coal power plant. This is going to power not only Abo, but also Halmstad, which is just out of range of this industrial zone and this industrial zone. Really been trying to optimize for nice appeal, man. Like, look at this dark green you're seeing here. Whoa, it's beautiful. That way, when we get those preserves down, they are just cranking it out. What more production are we going to do? Yakutsk. Gdanir Lavra. That's beautiful for you, man. You're going to get a shrine. Lots of food. City's going to be growing like crazy. I see it's kind of struggling right now. Only 1.9 food surplus, which honestly isn't too bad. My whole standards have been shifted from when I had like +30 food. Up in the city of Novgorod up here in Vologda, +30 food is not normal. Anyways, done production. We can work on production. Activate this effect with Mr. Eiffel. Ruhr Valley, just 3 turns from completion. Maybe I do a Hermitage in that city as well. Cartagena, why is that here? I swear Cartagena is in Colombia. Oh well, at the same time, I swear all the cities, all the new cities are just old cities. So all just names, man. Someone's finished a wonder. Big Ben. I was thinking of building Big Ben, but I'm glad I did not. Science, I hit modern era with replaceable parts. This is a beauty right here. Food market. That's going to be 6 food when I get the power going. Farms are looking a little bit better, so my farm triangle should have a little bit more food. Is that right down here? 8 food, 6 and 5, and another 5. Beautiful to see. That was a big tech right there, man. That was a big tech. Anyways, Petersburg. Done the bank. Get on to work with this sewer, man. I didn't realize the housing was actually this much of a problem. City's up to 20 almost. 20 on the population. Beautiful to have that many people working for you. To my next production place. Oh, settler in 5 turns. I forgot that I was building one over here. Anyways, let's go Sanctuary to get those sweet yields. Let's go with a stock exchange next. Oh, but the sewer. The sewer, man. Okay, we're going to do the sewer first, and then we'll go Sanctuary, Stock Exchange. Then make the people happy at the end with a zoo. -4 on the amenities. I have been having some happiness problems. Astrakhan, similar situation. We can take advantage.
Thanks for watching, Panda Gang. When I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to actually pay for Windows, so make sure to subscribe. Peace.